Talking Normies podcast.
Hey,
What up?
What's going on, everybody? It's damn. Is that a good Chris impression?
No, you gotta be like,
Hey.
what's up, y'all? It's the young Gungan Thunder himself,
Nah.
Chris motherfucker.
Nah, that's too radio.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a kind of a. What up, everybody? It's Friday. We're back.
Yeah.
Chris is out of town.
Yeah,
you're
he don't
gonna
feel
get
bad
the-
for him. He's
you're
up
gonna
in
get the
Chicago.
three of us today.
Yeah, I
He's
thought-
never here when I want to discuss the movies I want to watch.
For real?
Yeah, dude. He plans his vacations.
He played 4D chess. I hear.
Yeah, he
slick.
plans his vacations accordingly every time.
That's pretty slick.
But yeah, man, we're back. Welcome. Hopefully you're having a good Friday. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching live, as always, hope you're got a lot of good stuff planned for the weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess let's start there. Let's do the weekend
Catch up. Well, we just had All-Star Weekend here.
Actually, can I do a little spin-off here?
What?
How about a weekend forecast?
What we're doing like this weekend?
What are you doing this week? What did you do last weekend, and what are you doing this
Okay.
weekend?
Well, this past weekend, it was All-Star Weekend, so India hosted that, so it was really dope for our city to host All-Star Weekend. But it was also one of the coldest and snowiest weekends that we've had. And all of winter, this past winter, it would be on All-Star Weekend, so I was
Literally.
shitty about
That
that.
pretty much killed it for me.
Yeah.
It's Friday, that was the thing. Friday was my day to go just look and do things because I know it's gonna be like the slower days, and just to experience downtown. But that was the day that we had the heaviest snowfall, and it was cold, so that took my day out. Saturday, again, I want to do more things, but again, it's cold as fuck, and I don't like being out in the cold. I just went to watch the event at my buddy's place, the Saturday night event, and then going out and doing All-Star Weekend was a nightmare, a complete nightmare. My goal was to go to multiple things because we left the house around like 11:30. I was like, man, I'm okay. I was prepared for a long night. And I wanted to go to the Morrison Lounge. I wanted to check out the drone show. And then I wanted to go to Butter. And then I'm going to Morrison Lounge. And Morrison Lounge is on like one of the most popular club street. I don't know if I'm allowed to say streets on whatever. But it's one where Cadillac Ranch is and Barton used to be. That's the Morrison Lounge now. So just go, and you know how close that is to Lucas Oil Fieldhouse. So just getting there was a nightmare. Took me about an hour and a half from just getting from where Broad Ripple area is, and then down to downtown. But it was a nightmare. Cops like everywhere
See, that's why I didn't want to take my car down there, dude.
It was because like the cops kept closing streets off constantly. Like they'd be like, all right, go this way, and then close that off. They go this way. It was, but luckily the one street that closed, like they told me to go this way, and I went that way, and they closed it off, and I was probably stuck there for like 35 minutes. I got a good view of the drone show, so that was cool.
Nice.
Was it one of those shows where they have a bunch in the sky?
Yeah, and then like it's like all like I don't know how they do it. I don't know if each like Chris said that it's all computerized.
Did they do it in the open space by Idle York, like by the JW?
No.
Like where did the drone show?
Right in front of Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah, they got a big old park.
Yeah, so they just right in front of that, and like. It was so fucking cool. Like they were making designs and shit, moving and stuff.
Man,
my favorite thing was they did a Kobe face. And
dang!
And then the next thing he did was like one of Kobe's like iconic, like what he's known for his jumper. So he did the jumper, and you see the ball go in, and then you see the hoop appear and going through. Man, it was so fucking cool.
Damn, that sounds pretty cool.
I just literally, I just let it and just enjoyed the drone show.
Did you record it? Is there videos of it?
No, because again, I'm in a car and there's multiple cars, and I'm just stuck.
Oh, you were in the car.
Yeah.
Still. Well, at least you got to see it still. At least you got to see it still.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. And then I went to Morrison Lounge. Morrison Lounge was lit. It was fun. I think that's going to be my new spot moving forward.
Morrison Lounge. Okay.
Morrison Lounge. Good music, huge space.
Did they take over Bartini's and Cadillac Ranch?
So it feels like they did, but the setup is so weird. So but it's cool.
Yeah, because like there were two locations.
Yeah,
and
then you could cross and you go to like two different clubs essentially.
Right. That was a good time.
Wasn't it? But no, it was a dope place. But then coming back home was also ass. I didn't get home until like 5, and that was just ass because again they closed
5
off.
a.m.
Yeah, and I wasn't even at the club that long, bro.
Sheesh. Yeah, you could probably walked home and been.
It was just a shit show.
That is precisely why, with I was gonna go to All-Star Weekend, but when it started snowing, I was like, you know what, I don't like basketball that much.
it was
I
fun.
was playing.
It was. I feel like it was fun, just to be in the clubs and everything because everyone was just so happy and a good environment. I don't know if it was out of state people or not, like all the in-state people, but it was just different. It was cool. I do wish next time. I hope this event doesn't the snow and everything. This event does not damper future events that Indy gets to hold. Hopefully, we still get opportunities for the Super Bowl because I think we're known to have one of the best Super Bowls in town. So hopefully, this does not damper things because a lot of people are talking about how the storm kind of dampened All-Star Weekend, and I hope it does not fuck things up for the future for the city, because it does bring a lot of money into town. I think somebody told me that fucking Michael Jordan rented out all of Rocky Patel, like just bought all of it for one night. So motherfuckers are making money downtown this week. So it's good for the city, and I hope we get to do more stuff like that for the city. Unfortunately, I had huge aspirations to be in all the festivities for All-Star Weekend. Fucking winter damper things.
Is it because you had to keep track of your car, or were you just, or was it just
it was a lot of it was the cold.
Even with foot traffic, walking to places, was that difficult too?
No, that was fine. It was just the cold was a lot of it. And again, I think the Super Bowl was really well done, and I think the Super Bowl marketed it really well as far as what activities were happening, where were they happening. And it was very easy. Here, you had to go look for it. You had to be on the NBA website. You had to go to check this blog, where things were going. I think that's where they had some missed opportunities. But if you were just down there, you would have missed it. It was just getting there was the most difficult thing. I had fun. I just wish I had done more. I didn't do more. Hopefully, we get another event so I could do more things. This weekend, I'm just fucking relaxing. I am not doing shit because I need to get back to. Excuse me.
Relaxing.
Get back to cooking my vegan/vegetarian meals. At least one dish, one. I want to learn how to make them. So the last time I did was the.
Hell yeah.
What would I make? The butter chicken. I mean, the butter chickpeas. So this time, I want to make a meal prep that has quinoa, chopped up broccoli, but just the florets. And then chickpeas.
Character growth.
Right.
Man, it's fucking incredible.
Quinoa.
Never would have thought.
And then tofu. So that is my...
quinoa's fire, bro. You throw some...
I love quinoa.
You, cook it with a little bit of butter. Oof.
So my goal... that's a good, healthy meal prep. It'll be last me for a while.
Wait, is butter vegan? No, it's not, right?
No, but you could get vegan butter.
Vegan
butter.
butter.
You could get vegan. It's called oat cream. So I was using oat creamer for the cream for it. So I want to make one more dish like that this weekend to help me for the week. And then I'm probably just gonna relax this weekend because my weekend this past weekend, at least 2 of the days was just taken away. How about you guys?
Yeah, what'd you do, Spidey?
Man, same thing. All-Star Weekend was supposed to be lit. It's crazy because the weather leading up to Friday, it was Monday to Thursday, it was damn
60.
nearly. Yeah, it was 60s.
It's the same thing again today. All the snow is gone. It's gone.
Yeah, Friday it hit
we are in
4 degrees, and then Saturday it was kind of cold. Sunday it was kind of cold, and then Monday again it was back to 60. It's fucking crazy, man.
In the Midwest, we call that Fool's Spring.
Yeah. We're at fake spring right now.
Yeah, we're in full spring right now.
We're about to go back into actual winter, real winter next month.
Fuck.
Probably.
Yeah, I do remember it still snows in March.
Right.
So it's not really till towards the end of March where it's all right, we can let our guard down.
No, man, shit's fucking weird.
Indiana needs to get on medication.
Straight up. No, I had a friend who was gonna have a birthday dinner on Friday. During All-Star Weekend, nice. And the snow hit, so it was just no, we're gonna have to cancel that. So yeah, I think we stayed in. Then I went to the gym Saturday. And then I also went to the gym Sunday because I had class Saturday. And that's just, I do school and then I go to work. And then I go to the gym. Basically, that's my life. And then I tore my hamstring, I think, Monday.
What?
Hey. So
Well, I didn't tear it, but I pulled it.
Like, how are you walking right now?
So did you get it evaluated? Do you know what degree
No.
you tore it? 'Cause
No.
I tore my hamstring when I was playing football to like the second degree.
Ooh.
But so I know what that pain feels like,
Yeah.
and you feel like it's like it's a weird type of feeling. I don't know if you feel like
It hurts
this,
to sit on it right now.
Yeah, it's a weird type of feeling because like if sometimes it gets
How are you
cold.
just walking?
I didn't like tear it. I think I just strained it.
You just
yeah.
it's gonna take. You just gotta take some time.
Yeah, I'm in like the 4th day, and now I'm like I was doing like leg swings yesterday. I was gonna
It's
doing
stretch
some-
and just
yeah.
Stretch it out, yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
but it fucking sucks.
Yeah, it
Like,
sucks.
I still had to do.
Did it give
teaching
you some
class
back pain
yesterday.
too?
No.
No, okay.
No, and then I was still teaching a climbing class yesterday, which was fun. Like my leg didn't hurt as much as I thought. It actually felt better as I climbed around. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
And then this week, I don't know what the fuck we're about to do. I think we're also chilling because my leg is killing me. So
Chilling's good, dude.
yeah, we're
Chilling's
doing
good.
some stretching out, get some work done. I've got a lot of like homework to catch up on, so a lot of typing to
There's
do
this
in the next
thing.
few weeks.
I'm learning.
What are you back in? What are you studying? What are you studying? over there?
Cybersecurity.
Woo! Okay. So try to
Okay.
get through. Try to get through Spidey now.
Are you gonna join Anonymous?
No, but we'll see.
What's anonymous?
It's a famous hacker group. It's like one of the most.
Oh, like the
infamous.
Beeb and better guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you know if you're like good enough at hacking, you can make a fuck ton of money
Oh yeah.
by
By
like
stealing?
no, not stealing,
but like
you
there's
can.
ethical hacking.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
people that will like corporations will hire hackers to purposefully hack their companies to expose all of their weak points.
Yeah.
So that they can like
That's smart on the companies.
so that they can reinforce it, and the hackers that are able to do that make just insane money.
That's kind of the side that I'd like to get into. Like, there's the dudes who run your IT where they're just like, okay, this you need to make sure
Have you
you
tried
have your
turning it on
passwords
and
right.
off?
Like, yeah, you know what I mean. But I want to be the guy that they're like, hey, can you steal our stuff? Like, yeah, probably.
Have
Let me
you
try.
have
Yeah.
you ever
let me
seen
break this for you.
Have you ever seen the IT Crowd?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, it's a really short British sitcom.
Yeah.
It's about a couple of guys that work in IT, and it's one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. It's
I like stuff like that.
So I would highly recommend it.
Oh yeah.
You'll recognize one of the actors in there because he eventually went to Hollywood. But yeah, all right, that's pretty cool, dude. Cybersecurity, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's fun. Learn a lot.
What did I finally beat Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh my god.
So that was
yes.
including the DLC. So that was really cool. And we got the Elden Ring DLC trailer drop this week. I haven't seen it yet, but it's time to don the Elden Lord hat back on. So when that comes out, I'll definitely be streaming that and having a good time with that. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty significant DLC. I still haven't seen the trailer yet. But yeah, I've pretty much just been chilling on my weekends and just kind of working on my channel little by little. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. Probably about the same. I'm gonna try to get another video out on my channel. But yeah, that's been going good. And yeah, I didn't go to All-Star Week. You know, like when it finally snows, because I get like really depressed in the winter and I don't want to do anything. But at least when it snows, it's like something nice to look at, and then I start to feel better. So I didn't go to All-Star Weekend, but I did enjoy the snow.
Well, how did you do it? No.
Just
That was an ass. No, bro. It blistered
you
like
just-
crazy.
I mean, I got woods in the back of my house, so you just open up the curtains and you just.
Oh, you were just looking at it.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing some stuff with the snow.
No, hell no, hell no. I'm not out there doing anything. I'm just visually just being like, oh, look at this water falling in a different format.
Bro, I was so that Friday I was downtown getting my haircut and then coming back here for a reaction. And when coming back here, like going there, it was the no snow perfectly fine. Soon as I get out of there, bro, it was just snowing crazy, hell crazy.
Snow is just a different Fortnite skin for water.
It is because, bro, and also like it was like snow sleet and people forgot how to drive.
They always do.
At my house that Friday evening around like from 4 to 7, I kid you not, I heard 4 fucking accidents.
Damn.
At my house, and then you hear,
Jeez, man.
Bro, and like it's on the roundabout. The people are getting hit.
There's no. I guess maybe like if they're but they're probably turning way too fast.
You're coming in too fast. It's not 60 degrees anymore. There's
where
snow.
you live, there is no shot that anybody should be. You live at an intersection.
I'm not talking. It's a roundabout. People are hitting each other on a roundabout.
There's no shot that anybody should be driving that
right.
fast.
No. and then on top of
next
that,
to a school, like
there was this one car that was like literally taking that roundabout like maybe 2 miles per hour, like a smart person, because it was like sleeting and shit. You see this motherfucking SUV come in here, bro, and next thing you know, just fucking smashes that car. Damn. And I'm like, it was horrible, bro. Plus they didn't put no salt over here. There, it was.
Yeah, what's going on? I've noticed that we haven't salted at all this year.
No, they salt all the salts in downtown.
Yeah,
all the salts in downtown.
Say, they salted downtown for sure.
Yeah, because I was walking downtown.
All-Star weekend. All-Star weekend. That makes sense.
Yeah, they took all
they were
the
like,
budget to give to All-Star
weekend. Sorry, rest of Indiana.
All-Star weekend will never be back here.
We got money to make this weekend. All right, cool. Yeah. So, have you guys? Do you know who Beebo or Vaush is?
Mm-mm.
Dang it! I would love to talk about those two topics, but you know what? We'll save that for the new format where we have like more production.
Yeah.
But I'll explain Vaush to you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
Vaush somehow. Okay, so on YouTube there are 3 really big leftist commentators: Hassan, Destiny, and Vaush. Vaush was the 3rd largest leftist commentator, and I don't know how anybody allowed him to get this far. He started out as a troll in Destiny's Discord, and he was so problematic that he eventually got kicked out. And I guess he took all the problematic people with him because he started his own channel and he blew up. But the thing here's the controversy that started. He recently got caught on stream. He accidentally revealed his porn folder, but it wasn't like regular porn.
Oh no!
It was like
kids. It's not kids.
Yeah, it's a kid.
It was lolly. It wasn't like
lolly. What's that?
It's like anime child porn. It's like simulated child porn.
That's fucked. God,
way worse.
Drawing shit like that.
Yeah, dude. It's kind of dude. You see,
so it's actually like drawn. It's not even like real people.
You see,
it's like
it gets worse. It gets worse. That's not the worst part. There were a lot of horse genitalia as well. It just weird stuff.
What?
Just really, really strange stuff. But yeah, the whole conversation about lolly shit is like really big on the internet right now because Ethan Klein got a hold of the story and he fucking exposed this community. But the thing is, now that this has happened, all of these clips are coming out about this guy from pretty much his entire career, where he's like low-key defending CP. Like, don't say the actual word. Do you know what CP stands for? Child.
Okay, yeah.
Child P word. Yeah. So he's been like defending CP all of his career, and his fans are like, no, you guys are taking these clips out of context. Because the type of shit he'll say is people shouldn't think there's anything wrong with CP because chocolate and batteries in your phones are also made with child labor and unethically. Just some weird arguments. Shit that shouldn't make sense to anybody. But
that's 2 different fucking things.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You have a normal mind. So, but for some reason, his audience like vehemently defends him, and he's like, "No, you guys are taking these clips out of context." So H3 did like 2 entire podcasts that were like 4 hours each.
Ooh.
And he went through every single one of those clips with context, and he was like, yeah, I still don't get what you're saying. So anyways, this guy is just being hugely shit on. But the most disappointing thing is this guy somehow is the 3rd largest leftist commentator. Like, how the fuck did we allow him to get this far? How did it really exposes his community as much as it exposes him, because they defend him, and it's like very indefensible shit. And it really sucks because like the right is gonna absolutely eat this up, and you can't blame them. Like, it's like, I don't know, it's just weird shit. And he finally made like a explanation apology video,
My bad.
What? I got hacked.
Bro, you need to see some of these clips.
I'm like, I need to find the podcast too.
because like he was like, people called him out for the lolly shit, and he was like, I didn't know it was lolly. I thought it was. I don't even want to say it, bro. Like he reaches to find explanations, and I'm just hoping his career is done. I'm hoping his community is done because there's no room for people like this on the internet. I don't know how he's had a platform for this long. I don't know how people allowed him to get as big as he did.
Yeah, that's my biggest thing. It's like in this,
and it's such a bad look for the left because like this is exactly what the right talks about.
I mean, not left or right, whatever. But like the biggest thing here is like we're in this. I think we're in the cancel culture. I'm surprised he was able to get this fucking high.
Well, that's
what this culture. Like what the fuck?
Why do?
Well, again, he was a troll in Destiny's server, so I imagine a lot of his audience is also fucking trolls.
Even if audience could be trolls, but like are there like how you say he's the third largest YouTuber, right?
Not YouTuber, third largest leftist commentator.
Oh, okay.
Like he's third largest in his genre.
Okay. I thought you meant like
no.
Okay.
He's third largest in his genre. So
okay.
I don't know how we allowed this person to even get to this point, but it is indefensible shit. I've seen all the context. There is no context that explains away this dude saying there's nothing wrong with CP. Like there's show me the context. Go ahead and explain it to me. I'll give you all the time you need. So
I want to find these. Yeah.
Anyways,
motherfuckers, Jared Fogle.
Hopefully his saga is done. And it's just a really bad look for the left. And one of the other worst parts is one of his friends is a trans woman, and she was also defending him. She was also on the train of like this is out of context. And like she has had conversations with Ethan Klein before, and now she's like hating on Ethan Klein for exposing him. And I'm like, okay, you as a trans person have a major responsibility not to defend this guy because you are harming the trans community in a much bigger way, because the fucking false rhetoric that the right always peddles is that drag queens and LGBT and trans people are pedophiles and they harm children.
Yeah.
This is the rhetoric that they eat up, and now you have given them evidence, literally evidence, to use that against you. So in defending her friend, you have ultimately harmed the trans community in a huge, huge way, and it's just disgusting. And just because you're trans doesn't mean that you're protected from criticism. You're a person like the rest of us, and if you do shitty shit, then you're gonna suffer the consequences. And anyways, that's the Vaush story going on right now.
I've never even heard of Vaush. I know.
I've never heard of Vaush either until this went down. Then I was like, how?
I guess I don't look into a lot of like political.
Yeah, I don't get
I watch a lot of podcasts, so a lot of the drama that I'm familiar with. Like, honestly, I love the H3HC podcast, Family Till the Wheels Fall Off. What up?
You said it's H3.
What'd you say was Family Till the Wheels
H3
Fall
podcast.
H3 podcast?
Yeah, dude, Ethan Klein is Ethan Klein gets a lot of hate because he himself also has said some, like, not so good stuff before. But the thing with Ethan Klein is he is owned up to his past, and he doesn't mince words, and he's very open to talking about his controversies, and he doesn't shy away from anything.
That's what's up.
Basically, he's grown, like he's grown. And if we're talking about out of context clips, it's actually Ethan Klein that gets taken out of context a lot, and it gets used against him. And for any content creator to be hating on Ethan Klein, first of all, Ethan Klein, to my knowledge, is the only YouTuber that has set a legal precedence in the U.S. justice system in favor of fair use, not just once, but twice, because he's currently involved in a lawsuit with Harvey Weinstein. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan Kavanaugh. They're very easy to get mixed up. That's a little inside community joke. But so all content creators owe a lot to Ethan Klein, and they don't even know it. And I'm sick of the Klein slander. So, anyways, that's Vaush. Do you guys want me? Do you guys want me to try to quickly explain Beebo?
Beebo.
So wait, what did Beebo? Is Beebo doing the same thing?
No. The Beebo's completely different.
Okay.
We're switching topics now.
Bet.
Beebo.
I got one question though.
Yeah.
Going back to Vaush.
Yeah.
how did his porn file get exposed?
First of
how
all,
did someone did he get hacked?
Or was he just streaming and he was like, oh shit?
so
Screenshot.
he explains it. First of all, just having a porn folder just says a lot about a person.
Yeah, who doesn't,
You know, like,
who doesn't just
people-
go on?
yeah, don't
You're
you just go
saving
outside?
these
Yeah.
things?
So basically, he had this shit like automated, right? Like when he
What do
would
you mean automated?
when he would find an image that he likes, like save as, it goes to a specific folder. So he was trying to look at some other picture, whatever he was talking about stream at the time, but he clicked save as and it popped open his porn folder. And it didn't show everything in his folder. It just showed the top few images, but those images were enough to be like, hey,
Damn.
what? Like,
It's like, no.
yeah, so that's how it happened. It's just like this guy, it's just
Well, I don't have porn folders, bro.
yeah, just it's
No bueno.
it's available just for free on websites. We don't have to get
Bro,
organization.
That doesn't make sense.
that's something got Jared Fogle too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, but where Vaush is somewhat protected is he didn't have any like actual real life CP. It's like simulated cartoon shit, which
Wow.
Someone drew that. That's even disturbing as fuck.
it's a major problem in Japan, and you see it in regular anime too. Like this is a big reason why I could not fuck with Seven Deadly Sins, is because there was so much overt sexualization in there, and I don't give a fuck what you think about Seven Deadly Sins, trash show. But there was a character in there who's clearly drawn like a fucking 7-8-year-old, but in the context of the show, she's a fucking 1,000-year-old princess or something. Like they set up loopholes to be like, no, you guys are the weird ones. She's 1,000 years old. Why are you guys being weird about it? So they do a lot, and it's not just in Seven Deadly Sins. You see it in anime all the time, and it is something that needs to be talked about and tackled, because we can't just pretend that it's not there, and I do feel like it needs to be called out when it happens.
Yeah, because if it's there, then you're going to entice more people to create more art like that.
Exactly.
And then you're going to create more people to like that type of shit.
Exactly. It is a pretty big problem. But anyways, that's
Beebo.
You guys want to try to explain Beebo?
Yeah. What did Beebo do?
This one's going to be a little bit harder to explain. This is lighthearted to some degree. Beebo is one of those people that just lucked out into fame. The way he got famous is he chews his food kind of weird. That's it.
Is he ASMR or?
No. I don't know what he was. I really don't know how he became viral, but basically he doesn't chew his food really. His whole shtick of how he became famous is like he'll take a big old bite of food, chew it twice, and then just swallow it. And he has so much. He's like he has a lot of trouble swallowing it because he didn't chew his food.
Yeah.
enough.
What the fuck?
That's not healthy.
And
trying to die?
And for some reason,
Yeah.
that went viral, and now he's a really rich dude.
I don't want to support anything he does now.
No,
Like,
but honestly, it's kind of Beebo is kind of funny.
It's not. He's going to choke and die one day.
Well, okay, but look, that was the beginnings of Beebo. Okay, he's moved down now. Now he's a diggity dog out here floating from one woman to the next, and there's like drama with his girlfriends. It's a whole saga. I can't really.
I mean, he made money. Now he thinks it's not.
Bro, Beebo's out here getting it, bro. He's got veneers. Like there's so many.
Oh, man.
Like there's so many things about him that are just like infinite memes now. And god dang it, I wish I had some kind of like presentation. Maybe I'll set up a presentation for you guys for next time. But Beebo is a palate cleanser for Vaush for sure. But anyways, that's the latest internet drama. Maybe that can be my segment. I'll fill you guys in on all the
internet drama.
I'm
internet
going
drama.
to place a bet right now.
Huh.
It's a Beebo or Beebo?
Beebo.
Beebo is going
Beebo.
to choke to death on one of his live streams.
Hey,
No, he doesn't do it anymore.
He's
not doing it. He's not doing that gag.
he does.
Bro,
But-
two bites. Bro,
but
I want to
he's-
see him try to eat a steak in 2 bites.
Look, he's a professional. Okay, he knows what.
Does he got somebody ready to perform the Highland maneuver or some shit?
He's a professional swallower. But anyways, that's Vaush and Beebo. That's just to keep you guys in the up and up of the YouTube space.
That's so funny.
Yeah, man. What time is it? What?
10:30. Speaking of YouTube space, I just watched. You guys just had Harley Quinn episode 1 come out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you guys know any more about Calendar Man now?
Oh, I did not watch it.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen. I wasn't on the couch for that
Are
one.
you guys on the couch?
Yeah, I'm on the couch.
Yeah, did you know?
Yeah, you
about
guys
Calendar
talk
Man?
about
I didn't even know Calendar Man. That was a super villain or superhero or whatever. I didn't
Calendar.
It had powers, but
Is
just to
his-
remember his dates like that.
His powers is calendar.
Yeah.
Nah, but like.
Okay, explain Calendar Man to me.
Calendar Man, he is
Particle Man.
He's just
Particle
super
Man.
smart, basically. He's got, hand-to-hand combat. He can fight. He invents shit, so he'll just kind of whip out his own little tools and tricks, and he goes toe-to-toe for every holiday on the calendar. So, like, I mean, really, they don't even have all of them. Like, if we had all the fucking holidays we have now, fucking Mother's Day, Sibling Day, Daughter Day, Brother Day, fucking Pie Day, like, that'd be ridiculous. But he'd be out here a menace. He also ages according to the season. So, like, he'll get older in the winter and then he'll get younger. I think it's like in the spring or something like that. It's like he gets older and then he rejuvenates. But that's just it. It's just funny that he is a villain. Like, he'll be in all the Arkham games. He's got a few runs in the comics. There's a point in Gotham where they're like, yeah, we just can't do holidays anymore because he's gonna be there. Like, all of them. He's here for all the shits. But yeah, it's just funny. It was a fun little villain. I was wondering how you guys are liking the show.
Interesting.
No, I'm liking that show a lot actually because it's about villains and like, but these villains are not like villainous villains. You know, like,
they're just
like I think this last episode was pretty much perfect. Like how I think Poison Ivy said to Harvey, "You're bad, but you're not. You're bad, but you're not a bad person."
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Harley?
Yeah,
She's a bad bitch.
yeah.
Did you watch Avatar?
Not yet.
But you've seen the show.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't
I
have to worry
didn't
about.
see the first one though.
Okay, so we only watched the first episode so far, and we're only based on the first episode. Haven't seen any further than that. But for the very beginning of the show, I am happy to report it's fire.
Oh, good.
It
oh my
is-
god,
it
I was
is-
nervous.
bro. They nailed it. They nailed it in every aspect that they could nail it, and I hope the quality continues for the rest of the show. Please, in the comments, don't talk past episode 1. Even though we know the show, you don't have to worry about spoilers. But like, if it, don't say whether it loses quality or not. I hope it doesn't, but no, it's fire, bro.
Nice. Yeah.
It's fire.
I saw
fire.
the clip put up and it just says, "Is this good?" And I was like, "Fuck,
dude." It is immaculate. It is immaculate, and everyone is killing it in their roles. Like,
Nice.
they're definitely channeling their characters.
Yeah.
But I think Sokka is the most like himself. Like,
Damn. Okay. The dude looks like him. Like, how are you
Bro.
that easy to draw as a human being?
Bro.
He really looks fucking just box head ass.
Bro, he's bringing Sokka. Like,
Nice.
he's been my favorite performance so far. Aang and Katara's characters, I think they settled into their characters by the end of the episode. Because at the very beginning, when you first meet Aang, I'm like, okay, he's doing a good job, but he's missing that like Aang energy. But then by the end of the episode, he definitely settles into it. But Sokka brought it from like the very first scene.
That's funny.
And Zuko looks incredible. Zuko's I need to look up who the actor is, but Zuko's actor looks like a young Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat 1.
Ooh,
like
okay.
and he's killing it, dude. Everybody in the show's killing it. I am so happy to be wrong because I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. Visually I knew it was going to be good because we've seen the trailers. And casting and all that. I thought the fight scenes were... Yeah, I thought everything was going to be good, but I didn't think they were going to be able to deliver on the heart as well as the animator did, and I'm happy to report that I was wrong. It's good. It's very good.
Nice. I watched the first episode of the animated one again, and yeah, like even... They might be on par. I want to watch how they do the live action one, but like even like watching it, it's just like, this is not the same fucking character. Like when he comes out of the ice and then like they do like the penguin sledding and he's just this happy-go-lucky kid. I was like, bro, this is not the fucking Aang I want. But yeah, even animated. Like, so I'm wondering if they played on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty one-to-one. I mean, obviously they're not gonna do every single detail, but it's there. there's enough there for it to still feel like Avatar.
Nice.
I still think the animated series is ultimately going to be better. And for anybody that has never experienced Avatar, I would recommend you start with the animated series. Like,
you gotta know.
you know,
dude,
like drink Coca-Cola before you try Diet Coke is all I'm trying to say. It's you know, but nah, it's good, dude. It's good. It's good. Everything about it is good. Costume, set design, choreography, casting, just every element, they fucking nailed it, at least for the first episode. And I hope that it continues. So there you go. Netflix making moves. And I'm still curious why the original creators left. And if they miscalculated, I still don't blame them for leaving, because when that news came out, Netflix was still trampling on every property that it could get a hold of. Like that was the dark age of Netflix. I still don't like Netflix as a company. I have a very love-hate relationship with Netflix. I think they're finally moving in a good direction, and they're finally making the right calls. But we, as the customers, are footing their bill, because for the first however long they've been around, they were flushing money down the toilet, greenlighting everything, wasting literally billions of dollars on dumb fuck projects, and now they're raising their prices, and we as the customers are footing the bill, and no one should be okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I don't plan on keeping a Netflix subscription consistently. I'm going to cancel it when I don't need it. Like, I do not like Netflix, but I will praise them for finally moving in a good direction. And I think that the creators probably left because they were like, dude, Netflix is going to fucking ruin this. And so I don't blame them for leaving still.
Did they say why they were going to why they left or anything like that?
It didn't seem like any malice when they left. Okay.
Okay.
It was creative differences because it didn't seem like they had the full control that they should, because it's their fucking property. Yeah. So like, you know,
I'm wondering if, because also as soon as they stopped with Netflix, they got an entire like studio for themselves from Nickelodeon. So they signed some kind of deal with Nickelodeon to where now they have like the Avatar universe is being created. They had to be too fucking busy. Like, I feel like they were doing this thing with Netflix, and they're just like, hey, yeah, we also want to do this, but like, we don't have time.
Yeah.
You know, here you have the blueprint of what to do with the show. Watch the fucking show, make the thing. We got to go do this because we have so much cool shit to do.
Yeah, nah, but you know, they nailed it, dude. They nailed it. It's really good. So, you know, maybe the live action curse is finally broken. Maybe these fucking dumb fuck suits that think they know everything about everything are finally like, okay, fine, we'll let the creatives handle the fucking thing. You know? Okay, fine, you guys make the story as you want to make it. Okay. So that's good. Okay, what else did we talk about?
I was actually thinking about like tech and games and stuff. A new leak came out with more. Did you guys hear about Ricida? Something like that. They hacked Insomniac Games. Oh my god, dude! They hacked Insomniac Games. They took, I think it's like 1.7 terabytes of information.
Oh my god!
They've got who's the voice of Spider-Man?
Yuri Lowenthal.
They've got all of his personal information. They've got
man, that's fucking
like
shitty,
that part
bro.
sucks. It definitely does. They haven't done anything with like employee information.
They
have let all of the information about all the games coming out to like 2030, and they have let out most of the Wolverine game. So like,
you can play that game right now?
Not yet. Well, some people are. Like, there's
that's
playthroughs now.
Awful, dude.
People
fucking suck, dude.
Now they put everything back. Like, they have to wait. Like on the game.
Here's the thing about relationship between companies and consumers, and even as far as to go with YouTube and consumers, is that as much as it is a responsibility on the creators to create good and ethical content, it is also a responsibility on the consumer to be an ethical consumer. Mm-hmm. And I think, and again, going back to Vaush, how the fuck did you guys let him get that far? Mm-hmm. Clearly, you were not being good, responsible, ethical consumers. And I hate people, dude. I really hate people. Digital crimes need to be punished a lot more severely. Now, hacking a hacking a video game company, maybe that's not like, you know, I wouldn't akin that to like murder.
It's
still
bad. Like,
it's really bad, especially if you're going to steal people's like private information. I just think that, and again, there's no regulations about this because dinosaurs are running our fucking government and they have no reference to what social media even is. Yeah. And I don't think we're going to see regulations on this type of shit until we get some fresher people in our government, but I do think that YouTube is a space that needs to be regulated. YouTube is also a company that I think has been majorly complicit in ruining society by not honoring their terms of service with every single creator. They definitely play favorites. Sniper Wolf still has a fucking channel and she's still making content. I think
I have no idea.
it's a whole thing. She another doxing situation. Someone that should be deplatformed. She basically steals content and makes millions of dollars off of it. So YouTube has been very complicit in ruining society by just kind of turning a blind eye to the very obvious problems. Logan Paul, Jake Paul should never have been allowed to get as big as they are. Sniper Wolf should never have been allowed to get as big as she is. A lot of creators should not have been allowed to have the platforms they have today because YouTube was making money off of them and they decided to turn a blind eye, and now we have fucking untold damage being done to young men and kids these days because YouTube is like, yeah, we have terms of services when we decide though, you know? So it sucks. But I will speak, not you guys, you know, you guys are cool, but I'm going to a general audience, like people need to start taking responsibility about their consuming as well. You need to be ethical consumers. You need to be responsible consumers because ultimately it's the audience that does prop these people up. And it just sucks that we don't have enough education or regulations in this space, you know? So
That's kind of another reason I want to go into cybersecurity. Just,
yeah, dude,
cybercrime is wild.
Fuck shit up, bro.
I have found some websites that
up.
I did not know existed where it's just like tech news, and there's just a whole section for like current like cyber hacks or recent cybersecurity hacks or like things that have actually been cyber terrorism. I was like,
Are you?
There's an agency out there
day.
checking this. Like,
bro, these are just websites, just tech websites. Like this stuff is out here. Like,
Are you fucking around on the dark web yet? Is there any dark web courses?
No.
No.
Well, yes, but no, because you have to learn ethical hacking at some point. That's the part that I'm really excited for. Like,
That's dope, dude. That's dope. That's dope as hell. Yeah, dark web is like a whole internet beneath the internet. Like it's nowhere that you want to be.
But not a normal person can access.
Yeah, no, you can download a Tor. It's called a Tor browser. So it's basically like a version of Google Chrome, but it's specifically designed to take you to the dark web. Dude, the dark web has been around since we were teenagers. Like,
So hold up.
There was a website called the Silk Road where you could just buy drugs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was dark web. Yeah.
That's what Kick started out as, kind of too.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Dude. Kick
was
Steak.
trouble.
Kick needs to go, and everybody that's on Kick needs to go. Fucking
There are
Steak needs to go.
There are teams on Kick of like cybersecurity just gangs now, where they're going in and just like, if you guys are trolling or if there's like CP or if there's any of that shit that's like, no, this is fucked up, they're shutting shit down.
Good.
And it is fucking
Good.
Another thing, like, 'cause this is a
Good.
podcast I was listening to called
Adin
Dark Knight
Ross
Diaries.
is another one that
Trying to
should
get
not
into
be.
that.
Adin Ross hilarious to me, bro. I don't know how he's popular, bro.
Yeah, he should not be.
I've never heard of him.
He's just a piece of shit little kid that's making
How old?
too much money. Oh, let's talk about Adin. Dude, I don't know, early 20s.
Early 20s.
But again, he is funded. Okay, Kick is a platform that was started by a crypto gambler who is funded by Stake. And this Stake is an offshore crypto casino. So that's how they get away with continuing to exist, because crypto gambling is illegal in the United States. So they're offshore, but they'll let anybody play. Like they don't do their due diligence in verifying members. And so kids are literally on this shit. There is untold damage of gambling addiction that is being exposed to kids with undeveloped brains, and we're not going to feel the consequences of this until these people are in their 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
You know, like there's untold damage being done right now. But Adin Ross is just a dumb little shitty little kid. And bro, he just got scammed for okay. He has wanted Playboy Cardi on his stream for a very, very long time. And he was, Adin Ross finally got him to come on his stream by saying that like, come on my stream and I'll give you $2 million. And he had a bag of $2 million. But this is the amount of money these guys are making. Adin Ross lives in a mansion that is fully funded by stake. He doesn't, on top of being disgustingly rich, he also
doesn't pay for his house.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about bills. He has no semblance of what being an adult is. He has no semblance for the value of money, because these people are literally getting paid millions of dollars per month. Man. Like, that's the amount of money these motherfuckers are making, and it's disgusting, and it should not be. Every single day these entities exist, there is untold damage being done to our society, and people love to meme on these guys, but I don't find anything humorous or funny about it. These people are fucking demons, and they need to go. Yeah, it's just a terrible, terrible place. But yeah, the Playboy Cardi thing, he basically was live on stream, and the Playboy part, we think it's Playboy Cardi, but he had a mask on, so it could have been fucking anybody. He basically showed up on his stream for like 5 minutes, didn't say a single word, and then fucking dipped.
Bro, you got robbed.
Yeah.
You got robbed.
And then just a few days before that,
he got
just
like
a
21
few,
Savage.
yeah, just a few days before that, he was playing cards. He was playing some gambling game with 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And 21 Savage had the fucking cards marked. And so he was
okay, I just saw this kid.
Bro, he was just taking him for a fucking ride. And he got him for like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Damn.
And he's just a fucking idiot, bro. I don't like anything about Adin Ross, bro. I don't like anything about these motherfuckers.
He used to be on Twitch, and he was a big Twitcher, and then so Twitch had TwitchCon, and then when he signed with Kick, he literally went to TwitchCon with all Kick gear and the Kick gang, and they got kicked out.
Got kicked out with them,
the whole thing. But he made a lot of money out of doing that. That little stunt made him a lot of money.
Yeah, but like he went there puffing out his chest and like being like, "I'm here." Literally got kicked out within the first 10 minutes. He didn't make it past anything. Kick was created because this section of society that has fucking rotted brains and they're just trolls for a living, they thought that there were too many rules on Twitch, so they basically created Kick as just a lawless wasteland, and just the worst shit happens there. And of course, only young people are watching because they're not. I can't blame the kids for watching, because we also watched fucked up shit growing up as kids. But that's all we did. We just watched it. We weren't influenced by it. We weren't being influenced to become gamblers by the people that we were watching. Yeah. And so it's just, I'm just scared. I'm scared for these children that are going to grow up with these fucking warped mentalities. And we don't know. We don't know how bad it's going to be till we see how bad it's going to be. So
that'll be interesting.
Yeah. So movie time. Well, it's 10:50. Are we going to talk about it for like 40 minutes, or should we? I could talk about it for 40 minutes.
Are we doing it? I thought we were stopping at 11. Are we stopping at 12?
11? Okay, yeah. Let's get into the movie. We're going to talk about Kung Fu Hustle now, guys. One of my favorite movies.
That's so funny.
I'll do a little story. I told this story last week too, but I'll tell it again. I used to live on 86 and Ditch. Yeah. You know how just there's so many plazas and shops and stuff. So that was a place where me and my friends used to just walk around everywhere. We'd walk to Walmart and fuck around, go to Hardee's, go to the theater. So we're at the theater, and I think we were trying to watch a different movie, and I can't remember what it was or why. Either it was sold out or it was rated R and we couldn't get in.
Trash.
So then we saw Kung Fu Hustle, didn't know anything about it, and they were like, "You watch this movie you want?" And we're like, "Okay, we'll go check out Kung Fu Hustle." Dude, one of the fucking best theater experiences. It was such a fun movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. It's so ridiculous and fun, and I love it so much. I could talk your guys' ears off about it, but I'll open up the floor with you guys. What did you think of Kung Fu Hustle?
I watched it this morning, and so the first 20 to I thought this was kind of ridiculous.
You watched it in Chinese?
No, I watched it like with subs. Yes, yeah, so Chinese, yeah. So I watched it. It was kind of like, again, because I had to watch it in subs, so it takes me a lot to get into it. But the fight scenes were really what got me into it was the fight scenes. When the guy brought the cholo or whatever it was, the violin, that sold me. I was like, okay, this is like the type of kung fu that I just need to suspend my belief
Yeah, it's anime.
And just let it just enjoy the ride, right? So once I saw that and it was like really cool and like unique way of fighting, and I was like, I'm sold. I enjoyed it more after that because I suspended my belief. It was some of the most unique kung fu fighting I've seen, and I really liked it. And then the uniqueness of how to, like, for instance, when the guy threw his fucking spear or something, and the guy win whatever from the strokes of the thing, split it. Like, you saw how the spear split it out. The uniqueness of, like, they just didn't just cut the fucking spear down. It split it out like how a sound wave was. It was some unique, cool fucking shit.
There's never been a movie like it since.
No. So I love all the effects they did to make it unique, but the effects were not the effects they made. It wasn't just to do effects. It was effects that made sense, and it also like went with the flow of the movie. It wasn't just also when
it's very over the top.
Yeah, it was over the top effects, but it made sense. Like when you know how the village people, not the village people, but that small town people and the axe crew were coming in. The small town people had the white, and then the axe crew would come in with some coming in the black story. That again, over the top effects, but it made sense.
Very good visual storytelling. Even when you meet the tailor and the baker and the guy, like. You know, when you meet the tailor, they pan the camera to the curtain rods. When you meet the baker, they pan the camera to the sticks.
Yep.
When you meet the strong dude, they
focus on his legs.
They focus on his legs. So it's just great, incredible visual storytelling. But
I thought the visual telling was really good. The only thing that drew me off again when the first 30 minutes was the acting, because it was over the top, and I don't like that type of over the top dramatic acting. Like, they were just being over the top acting. It's not really acting, right? But
really, I would have.
I
would have more
like
akin to
the guy who was called Fairy, right? The guy he was doing over the top, that. I don't.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't care for that type of acting.
For the most part, though, I would have more compared it to like dry British humor, because it's like very like nonchalant kind of humor. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
But like I said, after the violence scene, I was sold. This was a good movie. I understood why we had to watch this movie, because again, the effects were fucking phenomenal. And the creativity of how to use the effects was cool.
Stephen Chow, right?
I don't
know. I'm gonna look it up because I don't want to be an idiot.
Someone said it in the comments earlier. It was interesting. Yeah, it was live action anime. I guess I was expecting I expected the goofiness, kind of like the Drunken Master. Is that what we watched last?
Yeah, he also made the Shaolin Soccer. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, but Bria literally was like, "You have to see that after I watched this."
Yeah,
and I hear that's actually really good. And there's a Boondocks episode kind of based off of that.
Yeah.
So that
Stephen Chow's influential, bro.
That was a good movie though.
But yeah,
it was fun. I like it's live action anime. Like, suspend the disbelief and then watch the movie. It was fun.
It's Looney Tunes.
Basically, it was fucking hilarious. The stepping on the toes and everything splitting open.
What I love about this movie compared to any other kung fu movie, like when you watch a Jackie Chan movie, every fight sequence is incredible, but it's all kind of the same, right? Jackie Chan is gonna step into a room and use the objects and the environment to do parkour. Like, if you've seen one Jackie Chan sequence, you've seen all Jackie Chan sequences. Not to say that they're bland or anything. Like, it's all incredible, but there's nothing unique about one sequence to the next. It's just Jackie Chan being Jackie Chan. Whereas in this movie, every single fight sequence is uniquely its own.
It's a new boss fight.
And even though Stephen Chow is the central figure in the movie, he's kind of the leading man, it doesn't feel that way. It almost seems like there's a revolving door for who the main character is within each arc.
That's what I thought too.
So for the first arc, I would argue the main characters were the baker, the tailor, and the strong dude. In the second...
It was the couple.
Yeah, the second part of the movie is the fated lovers. And then finally at the end, I just love that Stephen Chow gave himself the back seat till the very, very end. And he highlighted everyone else. Because I think he also wrote and directed this. Yeah, he also wrote and directed this. So he was probably behind the camera running everything. But I just love how everyone is highlighted in this movie. It's super funny. It's just one of my favorite movies. I could watch this movie infinitely. and it's just unique. And we've been wanting to Kung Fu Hustle for 22. We've been wanting Kung Fu Hustle 2 for 20 years now, man. And it's
That'd be lit.
I think it's coming.
Oh, for real?
I think it's coming. I think there's going to be a Kung Fu Hustle 2.
I can see it being a cult classic.
Eventually. Oh, dude. I couldn't. That's why the way I experienced it, I didn't know. I never heard of it. We didn't know anything about it. We just went into it blind, and it was like one of the most memorable experiences. And even just like the over the top wire work. I used to hate the over the top wire work. Like even in
I enjoy it.
Well, even in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was young, so I was a little jaded about my movies. Like, everything needed to be an Oscar chaser. Yeah. And I was like, this isn't realistic. But now it's less choreography and more of, like, a dance.
Yeah.
It's very flowy. It's very awesome. And there is a story in this movie, but also not really. You're just kind of dropped into this world.
Yeah.
And the movie's like, yeah, story, whatever. We're gonna do a Looney Tunes chase sequence now. It's like it's somehow he took just pure chaos and just made it work.
Yeah.
This is as much of a movie as it is an anti-movie. And it's just a reminder of, like, what movies can be. Like, not every movie needs to be dead serious. Not every movie needs to, like, make sense all the way. You don't need to explain away every single thing that happened. Like the fucking Buddha palm technique. Like, how does that work? Doesn't matter. We're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Does.
Like...
I thought he got hustled for a second because it's called Kung Fu Hustle.
He looked
good.
So I thought he got hustled by the homeless guys. Like, oh, man, this guy got hustled. Because he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
And he got peed on.
And I love the way he beat the guy. Because he didn't beat the guy. He made him submit. He's like, I'll teach you if you want to know. And I'm like, I don't know if you should teach this guy.
No.
We should not teach this guy.
As soon as he learns, he's going to be like, now I'm the strongest again.
Yeah, but maybe that will be Kung Fu Hustle too. He taught him the fucking technique or whatever. And dude, when he was doing the toad technique,
that was cool.
They did a close up to his hands, and you can see the calluses. Like that dude is a fighter. Like that
in real life. Like,
that guy knows what he's doing. Like it's just awesome, dude. I fucking love this movie. I love this movie so much. It's one of my favorites of all time.
The whole lollipop thing was fucking hilarious to me, where she was putting it back together and she lifted up. I'm like, what the fuck did you expect?
Poor thing.
It is, the humor is very like understated. Like when he's like crouching next to the homeless people and he's like talking shit about them, but then he picks up a cigarette and starts smoking it, dude. Man, Stephen Chow is very uniquely Stephen Chow. Like I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, it was goofy.
So he's the Buddhist palm master.
Palm
the couple was the Lauren Lyon and what was the guy?
I can't remember. I just know them as the Faded Lovers.
Oh, the Faded Lovers.
It was she was Helen Troy and he was, what did he call himself?
I can't remember.
Paris.
So she could do screaming. Mm-hmm. The palm guy, he was really strong with his palms.
He's just real wiggly.
Because he reminded me of Jackie Chan's Drunken Master, because like he was trying to do more like what that was. Mm-hmm. And then that big guy who was strong as fuck. What was his? He's the frog, the Toad Master. Mm-hmm. The violins people, what were they? They didn't mention what their thing was.
Using sound, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So is there different types of masters for different types of elements or shit like that?
Yeah, I think so, because like when he started doing the Toad technique, they were like, "Oh no, the Toad technique from this one school." Like so like there are some contextual clues of like what any of it could be, but it in the end it doesn't matter. We're just having fun.
Yeah, it's just a goofy movie.
It's just a goofy movie. It's just so fun. The humor is so funny and unique. Like when he has the knife in him and he takes out.
Yeah, dude. That fat guy was hilarious to me. Bro. He was hilarious. He threw it back and it was like, oh fuck. And then,
I loved it.
With the handle.
I would have loved to hear what Chris had to say about it. But
is he calling in or no?
I don't know. We'll I guess not. We'll find out next week. Okay. We'll find out next week.
He should be busy.
But yeah, man, that's a Kung Fu Hustle. Do we have to pick the movie for next week?
No, I think he's already got a list.
Okay.
No, we get to pick a movie. He ain't here. So what is the movie?
Shit, I'll say Shaolin Soccer because I've never seen it.
What is that? Oh,
it's another Stephen Chow movie, but it's sports.
Yeah,
it's sports.
Well,
it's Kung Fu.
It's next week. It's February.
It's Kung Fu Hustle meets sport.
Next week is March. It's a different month. It's a different month.
Oh man.
No, yeah, Friday's gonna be the first.
Isn't St. Patrick's Day in March?
Oh, those are some Irish movies.
We should.
Leprechaun of the Hood.
That's exactly. We should do the leprechaun.
How about the Luck of the
Yeah.
Irish? The Luck of the Irish. The guy who's a high school basketball player, and he uses a shepherd. What do you call those motherfuckers? Leprechauns.
I've heard of. It was like a Disney movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Damn.
God, memory unlocked. Wow. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, I don't remember like details about the movie, but I remember that. That's wild. Yeah, I'd be down to do that, but we'll have to. I don't think we can lock down a movie. We'll have to consult Chris.
Well, so here it is. Make sure you guys check Instagram because we'll probably let you know what movie ahead of time because they know what movie ahead of time we do. So we'll let you know ahead of time what movie. So just make sure you follow Instagram.
Follow the Instagram. Follow the Twitter. Follow the TikTok. Follow everything.
Twitch, probably Facebook still.
So that's crazy.
Probably
That
Facebook
we're
stuff.
going to end the whole Kung Fu genre on a Kung Fu hustle.
Hell yeah, dude.
On a spoof on Kung Fu.
On a
Dude, I think that good spoofs are very rooted in the knowledge of what they're spoofing, and so I couldn't say that this is not even though it's like a comedy and it's a fun movie. I think it could not have been made if it wasn't for the deep history before it. You know.
So I'm just going to call it right now. Look, we're not going to end it on a spoof. Next week we're doing Cradle to the Grave. Let's
Cradle
go.
to the grave,
Right.
man.
Let's be a
man.
spoof.
Jet Li
Hey, no,
and fucking DMX.
if you
Let's
want,
go.
okay, I don't deny that's it's a good movie, and Jet Li, but
Jet
like,
Li is amazing.
here's the thing. I want to watch an underrated Jet Li movie that not very many people know.
What
about.
is it?
Unleashed.
I know Unleashed. Unleashed is good. I'm down with that.
Unleashed
That is so good.
dude.
I'm so down to watch
Unleashed
that.
is
No, if
so
you want to
good.
watch an underrated, unknown for Jet Li, it's gonna be Lethal Weapon 4.
Lethal
He's in
Weapon
this movie,
4.
Is it 4 or 2?
I've never
He's
seen any of the Lethal
I've seen the
That is
two
the
weapons.
first time I've ever seen Jet Li, and he's the main villain in Lethal Weapon, and bro, he is beating ass. Like
I've never seen any
when
of
it came out. It was like he was on record as having the fastest hands out, and I was like, yo, he is smacking boys. Like,
And now it's Donnie Yen.
yeah.
Donnie Yen. Dude.
But no, I would go. Unleashed is great. Unleashed is fun, but it also feels weird because he's like a slave, and I'm like, man, stop doing that to my guy.
Donnie Yen. The first. Excuse me. The first Ip Man movie would be good too.
Oh my god,
That fight scene, the
Beating
one
boys
1v20, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, we can even just watch that scene. Bro.
Right,
Like
just all the
I
fight scenes.
I will go back and watch that scene. It's oh my god, dude. I wish I was that good at fighting, bro.
I feel like Jackie Chan and Jet Li did a movie. I forgot what it was. Together.
We
I think they
need
did.
an Expendables with all of the martial artists. I don't know why we haven't done that.
That'd
yet.
be sick.
I don't know why we. No, and I'm not saying they need to be part of the Expendables franchise. They can be its own thing, but we need all of these guys in one movie. How come we need
Guess
Donnie
what?
Yen, Jet Li, Jackie Chan?
Expendable 3s. We got Jackie Chan and Jet Li with all these other guys in Expendables 3.
Oh no, shit. Okay, never. Okay, I take
Might
it
watch
back.
it.
Okay, I suppose it's already happened.
But I'm down to
Donnie
check.
Yen in there too.
Let's see. The cast in Expendable 3. We got Sylvester Stallone, badass.
Sylvester Stallone,
Jason Statham, badass.
Jason
Mel Gibson,
Statham. Jason Statham,
Wesley Snipes,
Gibson.
badass. Rob Duncan,
Wesley
badass. Harrison Ford,
Harrison Ford,
Antonio Banderas, badass.
Hell
Arnold
yeah.
Schwarzenegger, badass.
Yeah.
Jet Li, badass.
Ooh.
Terry Crews, badass.
That's right.
Ellen Lutz, I don't know if he's a badass.
If I do say so myself.
Kelsey Grammer,
Kelsey
What is
Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer doing?
yeah, I don't know. Like, but
I mean, Kelsey Grammer was beast.
was he?
Oh yeah.
And then we got Randy Couture, an actual UFC fighter. We got Ronda Rousey, an actual UFC fighter. Victor Ortiz,
Rousey.
Mickey Rourke. I feel like he's a
Rourke.
boxer.
Mickey Rourke.
He got a boxer name, you know.
I forget what he did.
He's in The Wrestler. That was
He's
a
in a-
fantastic movie.
Jackie Chan.
Fantastic movie.
Man, this has started. Look, they got a lot of motherfuckers in here.
Yeah,
too
but
many.
see, I'm talking about just the martial arts masters.
Just the martial
Just the martial arts. I want a badass martial arts movie with just the top 5 martial artists.
Who's the top 5 martial artists right now that can actually act?
I mean,
Michelle Yeoh's gonna be on the list.
Michelle Yeoh's gonna
Can
be
she-
on the
I
can-
forget the name
Michelle
of the
Yeoh
dude
was in.
from.
Dude. She's
I forget the name of the
fantastic.
husband. The husband on Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, yes.
No one talks about
These
it.
the
Boy.
actors, but can they do kung fu?
That's
Yes.
because he pretty much gave up acting until he came back for that movie.
Yeah, he did
you
that,
know?
and then he's in something else.
He's in Loki.
Yeah.
He was in Loki.
Oh,
Kung Fu.
Does he know how to do kung fu though?
Yes.
Because I didn't see him do kung fu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should definitely watch
Yeah,
everything.
you want to see him literally kicking ass and chewing bubblegum?
Yeah.
Because he does it.
Yeah.
With a fanny pack.
Yeah, he's a
Like-
savage. Those two, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Donnie Yen, put them in the room.
Hey man, you know what we should do at the end of these months is we should do a tier list of the movies that we've seen, or maybe not the movies, but like fights.
The genre.
Not even the genre, but like the fight sequences. You know? Like what if all these movies that we've seen so far? If we make a list of all the fight sequences and we could tier list them.
So for me, it's gonna be. I'm likely to say all the fights in Kung Fu Hustle for me, just because it's different.
S tier.
It's just because it's different. That's
tier,
the reason I would pick because like I've seen all the Kung Fu fights before, but Kung Fu Hustle did it differently.
Yeah, dude. And there's never been anything like it
For
since,
real?
dude. There's never been anything.
What fights you put over Kung Fu Hustle?
Hell nah.
Fucking
All
violence,
of the
throw your
fights-
swords at you,
all
bro.
the fights from Drunken Master, I would still put over this.
What?
So Jackie Chan was going hard.
God, Jackie Chan's hard. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying though. It's like
It's the same
They're
thing,
definitely
yo.
two different.
It's Jackie Chan fighting under a train, utilizing objects to his advantage. It's Jackie Chan fighting in a warehouse, using objects to his
When
advantage.
have you seen a
It's just the same.
a
It's the
motherfucker
same.
fly at you with the head first?
I mean,
bro?
that's like saying you don't want to watch Bruce Lee because you know he's gonna come to a dojo,
No,
beat up everyone in the room.
It's
and
not
then
that
he's
I don't
gonna
want to
leave.
watch him, but it's just
Chuck
like
Norris. I
it's-
know he's gonna come to the scene. He's gonna beat up everyone in the room. He's gonna smoke us. No, it ain't smoke a cigarette. He toothpick or something.
Variety is the spice of life.
Donnie Yen does have a movie called Fat Dragon that I haven't watched.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
He's in a
and-
fat suit and he's dressed like Bruce Lee.
And
I
there's
have to know
also
what's happening.
Donnie Yen is in his own version of Green Hornet, and that was really good too.
That'd be sick.
It's
Donnie
really,
Yen.
dude. Donnie Yen is the shit.
It man.
You seen the latest John Wick, right?
Yeah.
He was the
The
blind
bad guy.
the blind guy,
Oh, he?
the blind guy, bro. He's one of the top martial artists, bro. Can we show Pat the Ip Man scene? Because I don't
Is
think
anyone in our-
I don't think we're ever gonna watch Ip Man. So I'm gonna show you.
He is a bro. He don't look like a martial artist. Like,
How do you
Bro,
look like a martial artist?
He has
until
the
someone's beating
fastest
your
hands
ass?
on camera currently.
Yeah.
Like we're showing him the sequence after this podcast because I don't think we're ever gonna watch the movie, and I need Pat to see the sequence at least. I just need him to see.
I feel like because like
So wait, you haven't seen Ip Man?
no.
Then we're showing him the sequence. We're going to my computer right now. I'm putting on the sequence. We're putting on high volume. And
You're
we're
gonna see
watching
why he's in all of the movies he's in.
Yeah,
and he's
you're gonna-
typecast to beat your ass. No matter what.
Jet Li looks like a fighter. You know.
That's just because
think
when you start
that-
out, you saw him, but he just looks like a short Asian dude.
I think Donnie Yen could take Jet Li.
Yeah.
For real?
I think
Yeah.
Donnie Yen would. I think Donnie Yen would fold Jet Li.
Yeah. I do too.
I think-
Absolutely.
Has Donnie Yen done competitions like Jet Li has done?
I'm sure he has. Yeah, I'm sure.
Like you know,
I don't-
like it's like you know, like there's like choreography kung fu, but then like real life kung fu. Like
Yeah, real actual
has
kung
Donnie Yen like a real life kung fu person,
he's
or is
an
he
actual
like
kung
a
fu
choreo-
person.
Yes.
choreographed kung fu
He
person?
will hit you 50 times before you can process the first punch coming.
Get the fuck out.
Yes,
Bro.
I'm not.
You tell me he got
that's not
fast
an-
hands like
it's
the
not-
master, the Manny Pacquiao.
I will show you. Manny
I can't believe you
Manny
threw his hat in the
Pacquiao
ring.
is moving in slow motion compared to.
I'm talking about Manny Pacquiao in his prime.
Yes. Manny Pacquiao is moving in slow motion compared to fucking Donnie Yen, bro.
Someone in the chat said bring Chris back.
Oh, there's Chris. Chris, what'd you think of Kung Fu Hustle? You damn.
He didn't watch it.
You damn
You probably
bastard.
didn't watch. You didn't watch the movie.
He,
did
he
you?
sent us 5 texts, but he didn't watch it.
Oh, hey Chris, what's the movie for next week?
Hey, credit to the great Chris.
No.
Or at least.
No.
But anyways, I'm just
Yeah, we're gonna go and show Pat one of the greatest sequences ever created. Thank you for joining us on this episode.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, not to cut you off. But
Oh.
what they brought us, you know, MTV used to do Celebrity Deathmatch back in the day.
Oh, hell yeah.
That
Bro.
shit was fucking dope. Then you start doing that again, so I can see like Jet Li versus fucking Donnie Yen or something like that.
Bring back a celebrity deathmatch. Bring back
Def
NBA
Jam.
Street. Bring
Yeah.
back Def Jam.
Yeah.
Yes, Def Jam.
Bring back-
my fucking favorite video game.
Bring
shit was
back
crazy.
VH1 behind the music that sucks.
I didn't give a fuck about that.
You remember that shit? That shit
Yeah.
was
Oh my
so
God.
off the rails, bro.
Or even like just those like random where it's just two people sitting talking about, oh yeah, no, that shit was crazy. Like
All right, guys,
be
we're
good.
going to get out of here. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Go do dope shit this weekend. Get some sun, touch some grass, breathe some fresh air, and live your best life.
Enjoy the weather.
Live your best life.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye.
All right, who's got speakers on their meter?
Talking Normies podcast.